I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. Hello, everyone's. I am here for American Horror Story Season 8, Episode 1. I apologize. I'm on my laptop because I'm on a different location. We'll be on different locations for like several weeks. So y'all just bear with me on my reviews. So this season is all about the apocalypse. So we got Homegirl now. Until I know everybody's name, they're gonna be Homegirl 1, 2, 3, 4, or they real names. So we had this Instagram influencer wannabe. She's there getting her hair cut by Mr. Galan, who's played by Evan Peters, and they get all kind of alerts on your phone like you do, and it's like it's a missile that's gonna be heading towards LA, but they is like, yeah, this probably like the same thing happening in Hawaii. Within the next 5 minutes, we gonna find out it was just a false alarm. But her daddy get on the phone like, look here, I'm gonna need you to hush and just listen and pay attention. That missile alert is real, and our family, we got so much money. He didn't say this, but I'm paraphrasing. We have so much money that we have secured, some locations for us to be safe. So you need to get to the airport now. Me, your mama, and your brother, we not gonna make it because we out here in Hong Kong. So get to the airport right quick, fast, and in a hurry. And like, as soon as he get done saying that, screen goes black because Hong Kong gone. Now, y'all, I don't know how I would be able to react to find out that the city that I'm in within the next hour is gonna be gone, because like a lot of cities, to get to the airport it's gonna take you like an hour or so to get there. Then on top of that, you gotta be up in the air and away from your location before the place blows up. So she's like freaking out, like, oh my goodness, what I gotta do, I gotta get things together. Like, of course, everybody outside panicking because we didn't just got news that missiles heading to town. And I was telling my mom as I was watching, I can almost guarantee you that even though that there's a missile headed towards LA, there is somebody in the midst of this looting. There's somebody in somebody's store stealing stuff. Now I don't know what you're gonna do with that stuff within the next hour. I guess you can say, I got this, but I can guarantee you somebody's out there stealing stuff. Now, Evan Peters' character his name is Mr. Galan. He a hairdresser. He go running home to grandma's house, and grandma's maid was like, you know what? I gotta get home to my family. So he's like, look here, grandma. We got an alert on the TV. There is something going on. There is something to miss. So he grabs her and goes to the airport. He shows like, look here. I heard what your daddy said on the phone. So me and my grandma coming with you. She done already told her sister my brother gone, so you can have his ticket. So, that's like Sarah Paul, not Sarah Paulson, but homegirl who daddy told about the missile. She gonna be homegirl for right now. Her assistant, played by Billy Lord, Mr. Gallant, which is Evan Peters, and I can't think of what his grandma's name is, but I'm gonna try to get that to y'all. So they on the plane, trying to make it to safety and everything, and she calls her husband, like, look here, you're not gonna make it to the airport, and it's no sense of both of us dying so you could get here. So we done already made this pact that we'll release each other to be with somebody else. But I'm like, he got 10 more minutes to live, and he ain't gonna be able to find somebody and get with somebody in this 10-minute span. But like, next time he see her, she on a plane, flying off to safety. And I was like, I don't know how missiles work, but I'm just guessing, like, if we still in the air, like, shouldn't we get like the blow off from the missile and everything? But I don't know. So now they on the plane and have no idea where they're going, or a pilot. Now I don't know if it was the pilot that got attacked by people who want to get on said plane, or a pilot jumped out in mid-flight because they made it up in the air. But now it's time to figure out where we going, and pilot is gone. So was when we was gonna get there, we was just gonna like be like, pilot, you've done your job. You can no longer further go on this mission with us, because it's four of y'all and the pilot. What was we gonna do with the pilot? I don't know. But we got a family. It's 40 minutes before the blast is going off, so everybody, they still happy and content with life. young man, he just celebrating getting into college. When the daddy come home and tells him, the world about to end, we about to die. Like, y'all ain't been watching the news, y'all ain't got these messages on your phone telling there's a missile headed towards LA. So they've all, got into a huddle, and I guess, this is our last moments together. And, let's be together as a family when the government busts in talking about, look here, we're looking for Tommy. I think that's what his name was. You've been selected because your genetic makeup is very, very, good for us right now. And you are a prime candidate to survive this world once everything is gone and disintegrating and blown up. But it's like, hold up, y'all it's probably a lot of motion going on for this child. I just got into college. Now, like, here, the world's going to end. Now you telling me that my genetic makes me a candidate to survive after everybody else is gone. But, like, he don't know what to do. Like, what about my family? Like, we don't really care about your family right now. It's mainly you. He like, well, how'd you get my DNA? Well, when you sent your sample to that ancestry website, that's how we got it. And I was like, now I'm not gonna call myself a conspiracy theorist, but I believe some stuff like that be happening. Like, you send your DNA off somewhere, people, once we only need a little bit of your blood to do a blood test. They send it off somewhere because they're trying to find out different cures and antidotes or something. Now they got your DNA, and now they done made some kind of cure from disease, and you don't know what's going on. But hey, so now he's like, whatever. They like, whatever. Take a brother too. They not similar. So y'all just stay here and die in peace. We the government. We can do what we want to do. They're like, we're not worried about your family. Like, we here to grab you and get you to safety so you can survive. I'm like, okay, if he was, set to survive, then what else is there to do for him after that? Now he didn't survive this. Now what he gonna do? Now no jobs out there. How he gonna support himself? This is things that's going on in my mind. Excuse the primitive equipment in the background, y'all, but yeah, now he don't know where he at. He in some cage like thing, and like homegirl trying to tell him everything gonna be all right. Now it's like, no, that's not the thing to tell him, because like first he found out the world go in, and now they done ripped him from his family and to tell him that he's gonna be survived, he's gonna be okay. That like I was just like 2 hours ago celebrating that I was getting into college, and now right after that, the world was ending, and me and my family was grieving together. And then now they took me from my family, saying I'm gonna survive. I'm only 17 years old. I'm just guessing how old the boy is. They didn't specify like how old he was, but like they got my DNA from an ancestry test I did on the internet. She's like, well, they found me in jail. That's how they got my DNA, and it's like, yeah, well, I guess when you was in jail, they went on ahead and grabbed you, did a blood test, and the government found that you was a good candidate like me. But she's like, I was just out here protesting. Something was going on at the school. I was like, I guess it was good you was out here protesting. Now they done found out that you were a good candidate, you're a prime candidate to survive the world. And now you ain't gonna be out here, off like everybody else. I guess it's good. Now, it's not good that you in a cage and you don't know where you at and what you're gonna do with the rest of your life. But in this case, I guess you're not, blown up like everybody else. But like 2 weeks later, they get dropped off into they in hazmat suits being dropped off into some location with other people that are like them and people who can afford to be there. And the people who can afford to be there, they the one that finance the operation. But I'm like, the people who picked them up and dropped them off, I was like, okay, we hearing that missiles is taking out the whole world. You still out here doing your job? Like, are you going to a safe bunker place after you done scooped up everybody to make sure they safe? Or like once you've done that, you got to be off like everybody else? Like, I would think and would hope that, hey, we done rounded up all these people that are going to survive. I've done that. At least I can get a spot in this underground secluded bunker place too. I was just wondering that, but like, y'all still out here doing y'all job. What y'all gonna get when y'all done collected everybody? That's what I was wondering. So, Wilhelmina Vanuva, Sarah Paulson's character, she shows up after they done got decontaminate and spray it down, show them the rules of the new place that they're gonna be staying. It used to be a boys' school, but now it's a fallout shelter. The cooperative knew that the world was going to end, so they decided to get things together. We're not going to warn people and let them know that the world is going to end. We're just going to get things together for the people who are going to be there that we select that's going to survive this, along with ourselves, of course. And we're just going to let everybody go to the wayside. But like, didn't y'all think of to get some generators, some electricity, something? It's like, technology is what ruined the world, and social media made everybody think that they equal. I'm gonna tell y'all that right here, it's not. So since y'all just make what was so good to survive, y'all gonna be on the purple team. Y'all the head honchos up in here as far as it goes. The gray people, they here to serve us and be happy to do it because they could be outside, decaying like everybody else and dying. At least in here, they safe from elements and they just gonna be cooking and cleaning and doing everything else we need to do. But there's some rules. You need to stay inside at all times. If you don't even get no kind of inkling and want to see or go outside, you staying in here because we ain't got time for y'all to be getting contaminated, okay? And don't think about having sex. When you do have sex, it's gonna be under our authorization. I'm like, you telling two teenagers this that y'all can't go outside, y'all don't have all the devices that y'all used to, and you can only have sex when we say that y'all can have sex. And y'all thought that this was gonna be a good idea, that they was just gonna roll with the punches. I already seen that wasn't gonna last, but we see Mr. Gallant and the crew. Now, it's messed up that the assistant had to end up being part of the gray crew. Like, I didn't came here and I'm still your assistant. I thought the whole, point of being in this, bunker was everybody gonna be, safe. I didn't know that they was gonna be out here out here making me a maid, but Mr. Gallant's grandma, she won an Oscar or was nominated for an Oscar. So it's only befitting that she be a part of the purple team. She was already out here rich. What would make this old woman out here being part of the gray team? She's somebody out here. You wouldn't really know about it. I'm not really sure why they got them dressed like they back in the 1800s. I guess, they ain't had no electricity, so it's befitting for them to be dressed like that. But what got me is, it's dinner time. Now, she didn't already let them know that you were to be at dinner on time. You ain't got nothing else better to do, so ain't no excuse from you being late. This when they show up in they ruffled shirts for the men and the women in dresses with look like corsets on and stuff like that. I was like, that don't look all that comfortable. I'm all about comfort, but I'm guessing this setting you ain't really got a choice. But they dinner consists of a cube, a little small cube that has all the nutrients that they will ever need for the day or that meal or what have you. I'm like, I was wondering how food was going to be, what they going to eat because, all the world is contaminated. We can't grow food outside. I guess you could have like, planted some type of vegetables inside with like a lamp, but you ain't got electricity, so I don't know how that was gonna happen. I was really wondering, like, how was these people gonna eat, or like where was clean water gonna come from? But the cooperative or whoever they are, they didn't a nutritious cube that's got all the nutrients they need. But socialite girl, that's what I'm gonna call her till I get her name. She was like, as much as this place called, and much as the money that my daddy spent, because I ain't got none, I would think that Gordon Ramsay would be here cooking. But I'm like, what was he gonna cook? Because all the outside world is gone, and what's not gone is infected. So I didn't really understand that. But what's her name? Wilhelmina slapped the piss out of her and let her know, look here, this is how things is gonna go. We have 18 months of nutrition for us to eat. 18 months where everybody has 3 meals a day. So this is how it's gonna go. There is um no more than three other out. This is the only outpost left. The other ones been we the last ones with civilization. All the other outposts then got taken over by somebody. Okay, so this is what we got left. Kathy Bates come walking in talking about somebody been outside and they contaminated, so she go around with some doggone wine thing on people. And Mr. Glide and old dude next to him, they say they contaminated. But I was like, what was y'all out there doing? Mm. What was y'all doing? That was y'all only job was to stay inside. I know curiosity killed the cat, but next time we see them, they getting sprayed down with a hose and scrubbed raw with a brush. They sitting on the floor, sweating, twitching and shaking, and they go wave the wine over Mr. Glenn again. And, all right, you good and clean. The other dude that's like, you still contaminated. He's like, I can't go through this no more. He's like, oh, that's fine. You don't have to worry about it. And just shoots dude right then and there. And I was like, oh, like that would have just taken me out right then and there. First of all, you tell me it's contamination outside. I ain't even going close to the door. I'm far away from the door as I possibly could possibly be. I'm curious, but I ain't that curious. I don't need to know what's going on out there. I just need to know inside here that I am living. But come to find out that Wilhelmina and Kathy Bates, they doing their own thing. They done kind of gone rogue. And they just out here killing for fun, basically. Kathy Bates don't know her character's name right now. She didn't rig the machine just to go off, just so they could carry somebody to the contamination room and then say that they still contaminated just to kill them. But she not really as into it as Wilhelmina is. She like, I'm government. Yeah, I'm killing's in my blood. I ain't had no problem with that. But lying to the head honchos is what I have a problem with. I don't really feel too good about that. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. So they come back in saying how, that this is why you can't be out here just going outside and breaking the rules. It's like, well, I'm gonna bring y'all a nice good meal. Now, y'all immediately, I was like, I know y'all not finna feed this dead man to these people. Cause one, ain't he supposed to be contaminated, but I didn't, he wasn't contaminated, but y'all not finna feed this man these people. But they so hungry at this point that some real food is, a pleasant surprise. But they finding bones and teeth. They like, old dude whose boyfriend was the got killed. It's like, this stew is stew. So everybody's falling out, gagging. Grandma's like, I don't care what it is. It's good and it's full of fiber. But it was like they trying to convince themselves that if he was contaminated, they wouldn't feel it, feed us contaminated food. That just wouldn't make sense. But I'm like, no, follow your first instinct. That was a human tooth inside that stew that y'all was eating. That was human bone in there. Dude that was saying it, keep that in your mind. These other people, they just so happy that they was having food and they ain't thinking right. Excuse the noise in the background, that's my nephews. But I'm like, go with your first mind. Yes, that was stew. The dude stew was the stew that y'all was eating. So they finally happy after that didn't happen because this same song been playing on repeat since they've been there. So now they happy that a new song is on. But now we gotta listen to this song almost for the end of eternity. And now you tell us we gotta cut back on this one cube that we eat, these cubes that we eating for a meal. We gotta only eat one a day. Like, I'm losing it. I'm fit to go crazy. This song keep on playing over and over and over again. I don't know what I'm gonna do with ourselves. But like some dude arrives on a horse. I'm like, there's the horses are still alive. Okay, but I was looking at that horse. Looked like he kind of. I don't look right. I wasn't right. He contaminated. Went on there and got killed. But he let them know that the other places have been taken over. I'm here to see how things are going on over here because we have a bunker that is impregnable. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. And we have like a decade worth of food there. So I'm going to evaluate the people and the survival of the fittest win. If you make it, you live. And those who don't, they gonna end up like my horses over there. I was like, ooh, this is how we're playing out. I'm rolling with it right now, but I'm like, dang, y'all was just going through all kind of trauma after trauma. Like y'all thought y'all was gonna be in paradise, out here living good in this bunker. Now they giving y'all doggone cubes of nutrition to eat. That same song being played on rotation. So that was basically everything that had what I was gonna do. So this is Lady T. Everything I was do, I can't even remember what I was gonna do because I was putting it all into what I'm doing. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.